Some more cheerful news anyway. Our local celebrity from the hit TV show Duck Dynasty, Jase Robertson, just dropped a book that highlights the things he loves about Louisiana and some good calls he says he's made in life. The book Good Call was released last week. It shares Jase Robertson's life in Louisiana, his perspective on relationships, and fun hunting. He has stories that take place right here in the Arklamiss.
It's about sharing my faith, and hopefully people can find some faith of their own or hope in whatever situation, or generally a love for in their relationships, and ultimately with God if they so choose. And so I thought, if God can use me, he can use anybody. So I just sat down and here we go.
So the book is called Good Call, and I'm sure there are a lot of Duck Dynasty fans out there who will want to go out and get a copy of that.
Yeah, definitely. I think it would be interesting to hear his perspective. I think, you hear a lot about the Duck Dynasty crew, and you see what you see on TV and what have you, but I think about 6 months ago, I went to an event where Kay Robertson spoke, and I never really watched the show, and I guess I had kind of thought, well, it's good for our area that we have them here, but they're kind of their own thing. But she gave this really great testimony about her life and how, they had plenty of struggles that have led them to be the successes that they are today. Yeah. And I think, that was just one thing that I was really struck by. I was like, wow, these are real people, and they've gone through real struggles. And so, it might be neat to see what he has to say about his perspective, because growing up, according to Kay, what is the dad's name? Phil, he was an alcoholic. And was in and out of the children's lives, which is so opposite of what you see on the TV show now. Right?
He reformed. He got better. So,
so I think it'd be really actually kind of interesting to see what he says about relationships and things like that, given you see this great family relationship on TV, but, knowing that there is a backstory and actually seeing how the perspective of a child in a relationship in a home like that.
Right.
It'd be really neat.
I feel like it ties everything together. It's more than just saying, oh, okay, it's the Duck Dynasty crew. You can actually look into the person more so.
Well, yeah, it gives a different perspective than what you see on the TV show for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, as we said, it's a really kind of a neat thing to see the perspective that he has, like the good calls that he's made, because I think sometimes when we see people that have these great familial relationships on TV, we think things have always been good for them and they must have it so easy. But clearly, even if you come from a family that has money or is successful, you can make bad choices. So I think it'd be interesting to see what kind of good calls he thought that he's made in his life that have, led him to where he is now.
Yeah, well, that book will be out. People will be going out to get that.
Yeah, all right.